suspiciously like a prisoner. We should proceed with caution.
Caravan came a few days back. Worked for old man Stockton. You saw him, right?
I already told you. I don't recommend it.
This isn't Diamond City. Caravan of 5 comes through. They must not come. Say, wouldn't you rather have my job here isn't drinking lemonade. I know for a fact they came here. Why the brush off?
I want to help, mister, but I really don't recommend it.
Mark my words.
Well, hello.
Hey.
Well, hello, stranger. The name's Jacob, and I run this town. Glad you passed the test. Our door's always open to good quality people. You can use one of the beds in the guest house, and you should visit Penny's store.
I appreciate the hospitality.
For people like you, anytime. You might want to stay clear of Mr. Dan. I've had some complaints about him.
Who's Dan?
He's a gun for hire. Not the most savory line of work, if you ask me. You have a good stay now.
You from around here? God, I hope not. I've had enough of these hicks.
No, I'm just passing through.
My advice is pass through sooner than later. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
A caravan? What are you talking
I
about?
signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything.
Caravan was hit awfully close to Covenant, all right.
Anything useful?
Deezer's Lemonade. Never heard of it.
The leg's still on there. Do you have anything for the phone?
Hey, Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge. I hope you found something on the caravan.
Do you have any proof Covenant is involved with the caravan?
I got one thing. They deny up and down that Stockton's men ever came here. But they most certainly did. There's no reason to bald-faced lie to me if they're not hiding something. I'll keep poking around.
We'll talk later. Hey, Deezer.
93% of all visitors prefer Deezer's lemonade.
I'll take some.
Enjoy!
Not a day goes by that I don't thank my lucky stars that I live here. Busted again. It's the third radio this month.
Ted better get on this, pronto. Another newcomer. Welcome.
Mr. Fitzgerald.
We don't tolerate violence.
Excuse me.
Oh, I heard about you. You're the stranger. I make things. Things for the store. Oh, I'm Talia. It's so nice to meet you.
You sound pretty handy.
I don't want to be a burden. You're gonna like it here. Everyone in Covenant is so friendly and really wants to help.
Too bad the rest of the Commonwealth isn't that way.
I know. Wouldn't it be great if everyone looked out for each other? Feel free to use my tools. And if you need anything, just let me know.
Meaning no offense, but I got a mountain of work to do.
Ted.
Anybody else in town would be happy.
This cell means business. What do we have? Dealing with depression, the 12 stages of grief, and some self-help books. Quite the library here. Hey, over here.
Affirmative.
That's some serious security. Maybe there's another way around it. I'm through.
They're hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Hey, Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
That's a serious lock. Need to find a key. Let's hope someone's been careless.
I really shouldn't talk to you, because I'm busy and all.
After a long day, nothing beats Jesus lemonade.
Call me old
Hey, you
fashioned,
stranger.
but there's nothing
It's no
better
secret
than
you've been
boots on
poking
the
around.
ground.
Not very neighborly of you, if you ask me. I know you think you're doing the right thing. Just don't make any rash decisions you'll regret.
Just come out and say what you mean.
Maybe you heard a rumor about Stockton's caravan and a certain compound? So, hypothetically, let's say there's something to that. We wouldn't do anything unless we had good reasons. The best. Tell you what, you just stop this investigation, and I'll give you a gift. 100 caps. And then you'd be welcome back here as our friend anytime.
Surely there's room for compromise. I get Stockton survivors, and we stay friends. I'd have to know more, though.
I suggest you take our more than generous offer, unless you wish to resolve this through combat.
That's a tall order. A deal like that, well, that's above my pay grade. Tell you what, I'll let the compound know you're coming. Then you can make your case to them. Good luck.
Hey, Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
They took the survivors to a compound.
Then we're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
Stay here too long.
They're hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Hey, Dan.
Some people up ahead. I'll follow your lead.
Just because Jacob vouched for you doesn't mean you can enter the compound. Why should I let you in?
I just want to talk with whoever's in charge here. I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
We'll see. I'll take her to Dr. Chambers. She can decide what to do with you. Don't try anything funny. You've been warned.
Should the need arise, this fortification
Hey,
will
Blythe!
become a
Torture.
fallback point.
They are sick. Just give me this.
Yes, what is it, Manny?
I thought you guys were done with Subject 12.
Oh, yes, the interview's over. I'm just reviewing the data on Question 4. It's fascinating,
Yeah.
really.
I'm sure.
Certainly.
You're the first outsider that's been in here.
Hey, extend the platform. Ordered, Sentinel.
You shouldn't be in here. Stranger. Stranger. Stranger.
So the one investigating Stockton's caravan has arrived. Stockton's caravan has arrived. Do you even know that his supposed daughter is in all likelihood, no matter a sin? Let me be upfront about this. There are two ways this meeting can end. We come to an agreement, or there's violence.
I'd prefer a peaceful solution.
As would I. Let me pose a question to you. What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
Believe me, I've been there. But I haven't resorted to torturing innocents.
Casualties are inevitable. It may not look like it, but we're at war. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
A war? Really? Is it that bad?
Hundreds of kidnappings over the years. Ask the survivors if it's really that bad. And there are so many other tragedies that may be their responsibility as well.
Someone needs to destroy the Institute.
A perfectly rational response. A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the safe. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
And the safe test works?
Oh, yes. Autopsies confirm the test is getting more accurate. There's something in the questions which provokes a response from synth, but the exact trigger is the margin of error is admittedly high, 4 or 5 false positives per synth. But one day we hope to get it to 1 or 2 false positives.
But your methods are barbaric. It's torture.
To improve the safe test, intense psychological pressure must be applied to our test subjects. It is distasteful, but Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety, but most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward
I've had my
you
fill
will
of
offer.
crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
Don't kill the girl. Spare her.
I suggest you hand her over. Right now.
Impossible. The odds are too great she's an Institute infiltrator. Even if she is an unfortunate victim in this war, sparing her can compromise everything.
Sorry. That's a deal I won't accept.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
Must have tripped some sort of sensor. I bet you 50 caps there's a lot more where they came from.
Please don't
Lock's
hurt
really
me.
strong. Hey, Dan.
Developing this
Stockton gets his daughter and we get paid. Not a bad day.
It was good working with you.
Likewise. Glad you were on my side. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
Be safe, Dan.
Same to you.
Hey,
What do you want?
excuse me, Paladin Dance?
What do you want?
Your thoughts?
You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
The mission.
What just happened?
Hey.
All right.
Confidence on Subject 12 is high. We'll know for certain post-mortem.
And any progress on question 3?
None. The EKG shows nothing unexpected. The answers are too damn predictable.
You've made your opinions quite clear on the value of question 3. Removing it could invalidate all the data we've accumulated to date. Moving on. Question 4. The data are fascinating. Why does baseball have the highest degree of correlation? Even more than question 8.
Our methodology was exhaustive. Subject 12's answers in regards to baseball in his childhood were particularly fascinating. See here and here.
I wonder, do they play baseball in the Institute?
Missions
Or is there some sort of defect in their program?
We need another failure to explore this further. We can do nothing more with Subject 12 except final processing.
I'll let the reclamation team know.
Who's out there?
Where am I?
No.
How are the subject's vitals?
It's a little unsteady, but within.
Who are you? What's... Oh! Son of a bitch! Do that...
I will only say this once. Speak only when spoken to. Please continue.
The subject is ready for baseline testing.
Subject, answer the questions quickly and with what first comes to mind. You're approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Is that safe test? Oh!
Answer the question.
I don't know. I don't know science stuff. Ignore him.
Ignore him, you say.